Good morning. I would like to ask you, what's to be a Catholic in Sweden?
Wow, it's a good question. There were not so many Catholics in Sweden, and this maybe led us to be even closer to each other. And it is a bit more to testimony. The Christus word is just you feel a bit more to have the cross on your shoulder and to communicate Christus word to other people also.
Exactly where are you from? You're not Swedish native, is that correct? Can you introduce yourself and your family?
We come from Italy. I'm Italian, my wife is from Poland, and we have moved to Sweden for 2 years ago only. We have lived in Sweden for 2 years ago.
Can I ask you, please, what is it like to compare to be Catholic in Poland and in Sweden? Is it different? How?
Yes, it's different from the practical point of view because, for example, even on a Sunday, if you want to go to the church in Poland or in Italy, you can choose between a lot of churches and a lot of holy services. And here you have really, like, we are not from Malmö. We have to come with a car from another town. So it's like half a day to go to the church. But also, like, when you speak with people, like, it's obvious that you are Catholic if you are in Italy or in Poland. But here in Sweden, you always have to defend what are you standing for. So you have to know a lot about your religion to speak with people when they ask you, why are you Catholic? Why do you believe in God? So you can't say just, well, because it's my tradition, because my parents were like that. You have to know and stand for that your belief.
Do you have some information about the papal visit? I suppose that you have the information. What do you expect? Expect you something from it? Are you going to participate somehow?
Well, we are not going to participate, in fact. We would like to do, but we were not so organized to get the tickets in time.
And also that with small children, maybe it's not. We have 3 children in age 2, 4, and 7, so we know that it's a bit complicated to take them to the big event and stay also outside. The weather will be in the November, like in Sweden, it can be like it will be. So and also it's not on a weekend, so it's also you have to organize good everything, the work, the job, and so on. But I think it's good that it will be some attention on a Catholic also, because in Sweden, I mean in Swedish media, you can read something that he's coming. So maybe, I don't know, it will be possibility to a dialogue.
I think it's very important, the message. I hope that because there is a collaboration between Lutherans and Catholics, and I think it would be very important if we can really collaborate. If we can maybe in some years it can be an only church, because the number of Catholics in the Western countries is decreasing much, and there is not so many difference between Catholics and Lutherans, in fact. So the God message is the same. So I think it should be better if it could be
Get closer.
one church only.
For me, I was surprised when I get know a bit about the history, about the history of Catholic people here in Sweden, and when I get to know that it was prohibited to be Catholic here. So also that explains that why there are not so many Swedish people, like I mean the Swedish people from the beginning who are Catholic. And if you are here in a church and ask people, like they are like us, most of them like coming from different countries from all over the world, but not so many native Swedish. And well, so that for me it was a big surprise.